I was walking back from the pharmacy today with a box of throat lenses and that specific, dramatic kind of cold that makes every little thing feel like a big deal. Honestly, autumn hits me like an emotional mood board, but my creative side doesn't care if I'm under the weather. She's incredibly stubborn and wants to build things. So when you're stuck in bed but itching to make something, you just have to turn your living room into a tiny imaginative world. Today, I'm showing you how I created a moody 90s-style pixel game cutscene right at home for under $100 using some simple DIY tricks. I'll also show you how I took 8 hours of raw filming and turned it into a massive stack of ready-to-post content using Vizard. Have you ever wanted to build your own game sequence, but all you really have is basic filmmaking skills and way too much imagination? I put together this whole sushi shop scene and an in-game UI montage in my own apartment, and it was significantly cheaper than you'd probably expect. The story I built for this clip is super simple. I'm just tired of my office job, I daydream about quitting, and the mini-game inside my dream is all about opening a sushi shop. It's cute, it's cozy, and it's the backbone of the entire edit. So let's walk through the gear you'll need to make something similar. You'll want a bunch of tea for the mood, scissors, glue, a tabletop sushi set, a camera, a couple of lamps, and some cheap green screen paper. Let's start with the longest part of the project, which is building the set. This is basically a therapeutic glue and scissors montage. I made tiny chairs from cardstock, paper plates that look convincing from a distance, and the sushi countertop out of basic foam board. Pro tip: if you're filming a time-lapse and want it to feel cinematic, pick a track that has a steady build and repeat it under the clip for instant production value. Okay, quick 2-hour check-in. Chairs are done, plates are done, and the little sushi rolls are finished. They're just rolled up bits of paper, but they look gourmet from 3 feet away. If you're doing this over multiple days, make sure to photograph your progress so you can cut together an "I worked like a dog" montage later. The next day, I finished the shop, and then it was officially go time for the green screen setup. The most important thing here is to create distance between your subject, in this case the sushi set, and the green screen so the green doesn't spill onto your work. You don't want your tiny chopsticks to have a weird neon halo, right? For lighting, I used a cheap table lamp as my street light, but because it was too harsh, I diffused it with some baking paper. Anything translucent works, like parchment paper, a shower curtain, or a white pillowcase. Just find whatever you have around the house. Here's how it looked without diffusion and then with it. The difference is huge because softer light equals more believable nighttime vibes. To really sell the world, I added a pedestrian passing clip behind the shop. I found a free green screen walking clip on YouTube, keyed it out, and layered it behind the set so it looks like someone actually walked by the sushi spot. For the in-game item selection screen, I wanted that classic 90s pixel vibe. Instead of compositing stuff in camera, I hung props on fishing line in front of the green screen and lit them with a small softbox to get some nice contrast. After keying out the green and pixelating everything in post-production, it reads perfectly like a retro game asset. I used a simple template to make the interface overlays and then pixelated the footage to match that arcade look. Now, here's where the usual story becomes a time sink for most creators. You end up with hours of footage and then have to make clips for every social platform. I used to spend entire evenings scrubbing through footage just to find that one perfect reaction shot. I tried a bunch of tools, but none of them really solved the whole problem until I found Vizard. Instead of manually hunting for the parts that work, Vizard's auto-edit feature scans the long video and turns it into ready-to-post clips. It picked out the tiny close-up where I sigh dramatically and the quick transitions that got the most reaction when I showed it to a friend. It exports platform-ready versions for vertical, square, and horizontal formats, so I don't have to re-edit 5 times. I also use the auto schedule feature to set the posting frequency, and honestly, the set it and forget it workflow is completely underrated. Before, my content distribution was just a sticky note and a prayer, but now it's a calendar that actually works for me. That content calendar is everything. I can see what's scheduled, move stuff around, and push clips to different socials from one single place. Vizard's sweet spot is stitching editing and distribution together with an AI brain that actually helps choose what's good. Also, a quick note about audio and music. I wanted a soft, loopable track to sit under the whole scene as if I were in a cozy pixel restaurant. Good music is half the mood. Even with tiny sets, if the music feels right, people will feel transported into your world. After Vizard generated a stack of clips, I just went in and tweaked a few captions and added a call to action in the shorter cuts. The best part is that Vizard trimmed each clip to the ideal length and even suggested thumbnails, which is a small but crucial detail. Vizard is brilliant with extracting highlights, but I still like to keep creative control over which tone feels right for a specific clip. So my workflow became shoot everything, feed the raw footage into Vizard, let it spit out candidates, and then curate the final result. It's the perfect blend of AI efficiency and human taste, and it saves me from doing the boring, repetitive parts of editing. To be real, many editing tools treat distribution like an afterthought, but Vizard feels like it was designed by someone who actually posts content weekly. The final reveal is that the clip came out exactly how I imagined. It's cozy, a little wistful, a little funny, and looks like a tiny game cutscene. It's honestly wild how a few smart tools can make the whole loop, from the initial idea to final posting, feel so much saner. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking with me. This one took forever and gobbled up like 128 gigabytes of SD card space. If you want to try building something similar, remember, tiny props, soft light, distance from the green screen, and pixelation in post are your best friends. And if you want to save the hours you'd normally spend clipping and posting, give Vizard a try. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and if you like this behind-the-scenes vibe, subscribe if you want the chaos delivered to your feed. I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully I'll be without the sinuses next time.